Hey everyone, I'm Jared Daly. I'm the Regional Coordinator of Workforce Development here at the Cuyahoga County Board of Developmental Disabilities. I'm also on the Diversity Steering Committee here at Cuyahoga County Board of DD. And we've been trying to celebrate some special days throughout the year, and we really wanted to celebrate the signing of the American with Disabilities Act, which happened on July 26th. So we're here with a couple special guests, our two newest Good Life ambassadors, Shay Taylor and Patrick McMyler. So Shay, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I can. Hello everyone. My name is Shay Taylor. I'm the newest Good Life ambassador, and I started with them on February 3rd. And besides being a GLA, I'm a Special Olympics Ohio athlete, and I love to sing. And I hope and I hope to do adaptive sports in the fall. Well, considering on the pandemic that we're in, but it's great to be here.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. And Patrick, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Patrick McMyler. I'm the newest GLA along with Shay, and I'm a writer. I write lyrics, poetry, and I'm writing a book.
Oh, cool. What's the book on?
It's a murder mystery. It takes place in England.
Oh, excellent.
Hmm.
Well, thank you both for being here. So we're talking about the ADA. So I'll start with you, Patrick. What does the ADA mean to you?
The ADA means to me freedom, because before the ADA, we had a hard time getting around town, and I couldn't take the bus or anything. It makes it a little bit easier for us to go into shops, movie theaters, and so on. Also, the ADA will help the future people that will be coming up in the teenage years, as well as preschool all the way up to high school.
Very cool. And Shay, how about you? What does it mean to you?
Well, the ADA, what it means to me is inclusion, because we all need to be included in the community and society, and putting yourself in another person's shoes, whether it's a person with a disability or a person who is wheelchair bound.
Yeah, I think that's great. Freedom and inclusion are two perfect words. So Shay, I know you talked about the Special Olympics. So the ADA allows people with disabilities to kind of live, work, play in the community. What do you like to do in the community that's important to you that the ADA allows for?
Well, I like to figure skate, and I've been doing that since the age of 4. And since the pandemic started, I had to stop, and I haven't been skating ever since. But I hope to come back.
Okay, very cool. And Patrick, what's important for you in the community that you are happy you're able to now access and have those freedoms to do?
Well, the best part is the curb cuts. You can go up and down curb cuts without being afraid to fall over. Because when I was growing up, there was no curb cuts, and they used to have to tip my chair back and bounce me down every curb. So when I go to events, it's a lot easier for me to navigate because of the curb cuts.
I
I
like
don't
that.
I don't go out by myself because of my eyesight, but when I go out with people, it makes it a lot easier to go out with them.
I like that. So that's something like a change to the environment that makes it more accessible to get around. So Patrick, what do you think, since the ADA was passed, what do you think the community is doing well in regards to supporting people with disabilities? Like, what have we gotten right?
Basically everything. I mean, because you look around, the movie theaters, the stores, um, uh, uh, e- e- even the neighboring communities around you are willing to help you in any way, shape, or form. Um, for 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 example, I had a person stop me and say, "How can how, how, how can I make it? How, how can I make it better for my 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 myself and my friend to be be advocates for ourselves?" I said, number one, you have to be yourself. And number two, you have to show people that you have no fear to speak up for yourself. So, and I was glad that they asked me that because I'm always willing to help and give advice. So I did that.
Great. So you feel like the community has encouraged you to speak up and advocate for yourself and a lot of good stuff. Shay, what do you think the community society is doing really well to include people with disabilities? What do you like that we're doing since the ADA was passed?
Good question. Society is doing well with including those with disabilities achieve their independence, and in Will's case, he achieved his independence through hard work, and he took several steps to achieve his independent living situation.
Okay. So independent living and helping people kind of live on their own and things like that.
Yeah.
Great. Shay, is there anything you think that society, the community needs to do better? What can we do to better include people with disabilities moving forward to build upon the last 31 years?
Well, that's a very, very, very good question. Equal budgeting for people with disabilities, because as of right now, the bank statements for people with disabilities are like $2,000. We want to raise it up to like $10,000 for people with disabilities because they work hard to earn their money.
Excellent. You know, I love that because we like to talk about getting employment and having people earn high wages where they can pay their own rent and pay into activities and events that are going out in the society. So I'm all for that. I think that's a great point. Patrick, what do you think? You said we're doing everything well. Is there anything, being honest, that we need to improve upon, that we need to try to do better in the next 31 years to include people with disabilities?
Um, I just thought of something. I'm glad you asked that. They they need to improve. Like you can only earn so much money, otherwise you get your benefits cut off. Well, I don't think that's right. So I think they should improve that. And don't worry about the benefits getting cut off.
Great. So
You
it seems
know,
like you and Shay are kind of on the same page. That idea of like letting people work a job where they can make good money or bring in income to kind of live independently, but keep those benefits that they so desperately need. I think that's a great point.
yeah, because there's a lot of people that are getting disability that don't need it. And people like Shay and I need it, and we can barely get it.
Yeah.
Well,
So thank you for both of those points. Patrick, is there any final thoughts, any question I didn't ask that you would want to add for the ADA that you have?
well, Jay, I'm just gonna say to you, keep pushing for us because we need people like your organization as well as other organizations to push us forward and to open up the government's eyes that we are just have equal rights as they do, and quit cutting us off because of our benefits. Let us work like a normal job without worrying about our benefits.
Great point. Well, thank you for that. And Shay, any final thoughts that you have to add?
Well, I hope to continue to speak up for the voiceless and to be an advocate for those that are most vulnerable. And I hope to do all that in the next 31 years.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, you guys definitely inspire us. You're great advocates, and we hope to continue to support you. And I know, Patrick, you said that you need us to help you, but we need you way more to do this work. So keep it up, and we'll hopefully have the next 31 years be better than the last in some of the progress and inclusion for people with disabilities. And I know you two and the other GLAs will be at the forefront of that. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right.